As we anxiously await for the next batch of Decca Pure Analogue titles, I didn't want the opportunity to go past without talking about the New Year's Day concert in Vienna. It's the only one I haven't spoken about yet. In the initial overview video that I did for Decca Pure Analogue, I talked about how each of these titles has a special feature which elevates it above what was available before. In the case of the Schulte Rite of Spring, it's that they cut it at 45. In the case of Colin Davis's Sibelius symphonies, it's that they expanded it to 2 records, giving Symphony No. 5 more room to breathe. In the case of this, and this might be the most interesting, this is released all analog for the first time. This record came out in 1979. It was recorded both digitally with an analog backup as well. You have to remember that in 1979, having digital associated with your record was a good thing. Complete opposite of what we have today. Digital emblazoned across a record meant that it was a high quality product, pushing technology, really audiophile in some ways. And it was a desirable thing to have digital on your record cover. In this case, though, this was their initial digital release. And although their system was pretty good for the time period, there were some initial criticisms of the release that it was a little on the dry side, that it was slightly brittle. And that's the last thing that you want with a program of Strauss waltzes. Well, the folks at Emil Berliner Studios, Rainer Maillard and Sidney Meyer, have rescued this recording from its digital origins by locating the analog backup tape that has sat in a vault untouched for this whole time, never been used. And they cut this new reissue from the analog tape, finally. They also did something else that's very interesting. It's described in the notes for this. They used a reverb chamber, a natural reverb chamber, to give this a little bit more sense of depth and probably soften it a little bit from its dry origins and give it a more lush quality. And when you hear this, you would not detect that they did anything except have a beautiful analog recording to work from. It is a live recording, but unlike many live recordings, the actual music sections sound very close to what you would hear on a Decca studio recording. Very, very good. And the audience, who you hear between cuts and between sections, is having the time of their life. This was a gala occasion, and you can really feel the energy in the room. You can also feel the energy in the music. 2 records of Strauss music is a lot, but as you start listening, you just get swept up into the movement of it. Boskovsky is a master of this kind of music. And the Vienna, of course, is the perfect place and ensemble to do this. You have to remember that Vienna was sort of the centerpiece of the waltz, the Viennese waltz movement, and the music was created there. So it's natural for it to be performed by this ensemble in this venue as well. What I love about this is not only the melodies, which some I recognized, some I didn't, but there was always the sense of movement, of sweep, of lilt. There's the 1-2-3 beat, but it's the downbeat, and then there's a little hesitation, and it goes dun, 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 and lifts. And when you listen to a waltz performed with this level of polish, you feel like you're floating. It feels like you're moving and moving and moving in a circular motion. And as I closed my eyes and listened to this, all I could picture was elegantly dressed couples moving in unison all over the place, all over this grand ballroom with glitter everywhere and beauty. And the sound really makes you feel like dancing. It's wonderful. It's wonderful, elegant music, and it doesn't wear out its welcome, surprisingly. I thought 2 records of Strauss waltz music is going to be a little too much for me, but I took it into 2 sessions. I had an intermission in the middle and then put on the second disc another day and loved that just as much as the first one. This is a really special release. I know it's a little expensive being a 2 record set, and you might have some hesitation about having so much Strauss waltz music in 1 record. But if you don't have any in your collection, this is a great place to start. One of the masters of this type of repertoire, and of course, the Vienna Philharmonic. And you can sense the occasion. You can sense the glamour and the gala feeling of this occasion. And the music just comes out of the speakers and leaps out. And you might feel like dancing when you hear this. I didn't do that, but I felt like it. Yeah, this is an awesome release. I think it's going to be around for a while. It's probably not the top seller. I'm sure the other 2 orchestral ones really went fast, but this one has its charm, and it has its charm in abundance. Let me know what you think about the New Year's Day concert. Have you heard it? Do you have the original issue? I'd love to hear about it. And until next time, I'm Scott for The Pressing Matters. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.